All right, so there's something I really want to talk about. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Justin, aka Call Me Cookum, and I make bar-related content on TikTok. So at the time of this recording, yesterday, April 12th, Monday, I did a pretty normal day-to-day response on a question that I was asked, and I didn't think I had to address it at all, but I've been asked a lot about it recently, and I'm like, you know what? I'll just say my stance on this. But before I get into talking about it, I just want to say that me posting this video maybe lose about 300 followers. And that really bothers me because the context of the video, I could have sworn I've already made myself very, very clear of what my stance is on a lot of these issues. And yet people unfollow me for it. So watch this video real quick, and then afterwards we'll get into the reasons why. So, and go.
How would you go by IDing somebody who says they're a transgender? Like, how could they prove that that's them in the ID? So this question's actually been asked a lot recently, and I've been on the fence about it. But I think this is an important matter that we really need to address. So with that being said, let's get into it. Let's do it. So I worked at a bar and restaurant for about 11 years now, 4 of which were behind the bar. During that time, I never once ran into this issue. Now, why is that? Because it's not an issue. Correct me if I'm wrong. Someone who's been dealing with identity and society accepting them for their entire life, 100% the person who knows exactly what they need to do in stressful situations like this, such as the potential of losing your ID or having being denied. Not to mention, I don't think they would show up there just to make a statement. They would be there for the same reason as everybody else, to be at a bar to have a fun time. That's literally it. I honestly think this is the reason why I've never run into this before when I was, carding people. I honestly can't imagine a scenario where this could ever actually abrupt and become a problem on my end. And I honestly feel as if that's the way it should be. We're all just here just trying to deal with the bullshit of the world. And I'll be damned before I deny that person a much needed drink. So let me ask you, how'd I do?
Okay. So I'm not very good with this kind of stuff because I don't talk about this all that often out in the open. But the fact of the matter is this, okay? I have said it from the get-go that I am a supporter of the LGBTQ plus community. I don't handle or tolerate racism in any way. It actually, all that shit right there really boils my blood. And I've had some people reach out to me, and I had some comments. There's always negative comments out there. I get that. There's always people out there that aren't going to sit there and agree with me, and I'm completely all right with that. I've accepted it. I've come to terms with it. I had to delete a lot of this stuff because it really upset me. Like, it really bothered me. And people were unfollowing me for it, and they're talking shit about it. And I don't understand why. So I thought this would be a good time to come out and do this. I am not only a firm supporter of the LGBT plus community. I don't handle racism. I don't tolerate it. I do not tolerate any kind of drugging of women at the bar, period. So please stop asking me, because every time I hear that, I just get pissed. Any kind of domestic violence, anything of the nature of a fucked up nature, how you treat another human being, I will not only get very upset about it, I will call your ass out, okay? There's a lot of stuff that I honestly thought was very straightforward. I did not believe once in a single video I've ever posted have I ever even come close to thinking or having you guys think that I would somehow be against it. And if I'm going to say this now, if you are against the LGBTQ plus community, if you are for racism in any way whatsoever, or anything of a fucked up nature, do me a favor, do yourself a favor, go ahead and unfollow me now. Do not watch any of my shit. I don't want you to see it anyway. I don't want you to be a part of my communities. I don't want you in my life, period. And I really just need to get it off my chest. So honestly, if you've watched this video to its entirety at this point right now, thank you. I wanted to document this early. I wanted to say this before I started to calm down a little bit, because I think it needed to be said at this point, because apparently I wasn't clear enough beforehand. So thank you guys. Have a great day.